and to help you find some of the latest Memorial Day savings, as their latest ad is out now with some of the bargains in here. We're going to cover mostly like TVs and electronics and tools for the house for dad maybe, and if you want to get him some gifts and home remodeling and stuff like that. So anyway, we're going to start right off right here. This is the LG tone-free HBS FN4 headphones. So these are the supposedly true wireless earbuds. And Mike Land just checked in. What's up, Mike? Yeah, so these are $10 off. Right there. And I see our good friend Gigi Goes Keto just checked in. Mr. Gene, what's up there, Gene? And yeah, so we're still busy working on that video, guys, on the Sears, not the Sears, I always call it Sears, on the Craftsman, the rolling tool tower. I'll be working on that real viciously hard when I get home tonight. I'm trying to have it done either tomorrow night or Thursday night, but I'm really hoping for tomorrow night we can get it done there. What's up, Paul? Okay, so here we have this Garmin. This is the Venus Q, or what do you call it, the Venue SQ, depending on how you want to pronounce it. But this guy's $50 off right now. Okay. And then we have a lot of huge savings right now going on, especially in the Arlo on the home security. So if you're looking for a Father's Day gift for dad, and they're a little worried about security right now, there's a couple of things you can get them right now. So you got this Arlo Pro, this is the Pro 3 floodlight right here. The LEDs are right here, so it lights up. And this one here is $199 right now. See, so they took $50 off on this one. So this is a really nice unit. And then you get the other Arlo set up here. And I know a few people that have Arlo. I use Ring myself at my house. But people I know that have Arlo, they love it. And typical of what they do here at Sam's Club and Costco and BJ's is when you buy something here, they throw in stuff for free. They bundle it in. So here, you're getting the solar panel bundled in with the 4 cameras. So right here, it was $299 before, but look at this. They've lopped off $150 off of this thing here. Boom, right there. So it's now down to $299 for the entire system. So you see that a lot. And you'll see like sometimes at BJ's and Costco when I show you like the little Nikon and Canon camera kits, they often come with additional things that you don't get when you buy them in the regular stores. So I've had guys comment on my videos before and my walkthroughs going, "Oh, that's a stupid price. You're an idiot. That's no savings. That's the same price as Best Buy." And I'm like, yeah, but dude, Best Buy doesn't give you the case. They don't give you the extra battery. They don't give you this, that, the other. Okay, so now we have a higher end Arlo set up here. So this is the Pro 3, plus it comes with the solar, the solar panel here also. And this one is same thing, $150 off. So real big savings right now going on Arlo and on Simply Safe. And then just like I showed you on the Costco video the other night, where we had the whole home net, the mesh. So they have one here too from Deco, and this is Deco, but it's actually made by TP-Link. And so the way these work, guys, is if you want to extend the network inside your house, instead of putting up little extenders that some people have to do, and then what happens is you have to log on to different ones. So there's your main Wi-Fi for your house, and then they rename the other ones in the other rooms, and it's like weird. Then it becomes a logistical nightmare for you to kind of remember, what am I supposed to log on to? But this one here, it keeps it all as one. It's just one home router. So anyway, this one here, it's kind of weird. They only took $13 off. That's a weird number. Kind of an odd number to take off on that, don't you think? All right, let's see if we got any questions here. All right, so here's the Simply Safe. All right, so what are they doing with the Simply Safe? So the Smart Lock, which is this guy right here, and here he is right here, your Smart Lock. This is basically $10 off down to $79. And by the way, just as a reminder, if any of you guys are watching this later as a video instead of the live feed, the live stream, just remember when it's in video mode and you're watching on your desktop, you can watch it at double speed by clicking the little gear icon on the lower right of the YouTube player, and you'll see it. You'll click the gear icon and you can see player speed, and you can blow through these videos in no time. Nice little tip for you. So here's the lock with the pin pad. So same thing, $10 off on that one. And there was one other kit they had here. This is the one that's actually in the flyer, and that's the home security system. So you got a couple of cameras. I think this is it only one? Yeah, so there's the whole system right there. And this one's $80 off right now. So there you go on that. And now there's a couple of TVs, guys, that are in the ad this week that are really good deals. So let's take a look at them. Was it on this aisle? Yeah, it was on the back side of the other aisle. All right, so all of the speakers have gone back up to their normal price. So if you were going to buy any of these, don't. Just wait. Maybe another month they come back on the ad cycle, and maybe they show up at Costco on sale. A lot of these same speakers here you'll see at Costco too. And John just checked in and says, "Hi Jeff, what's up? Any TV deals?" Yeah, we're here right now. So let's take a look at the first one. So we have this Vizio here. This is a 65-inch 4K TV. And they've taken $60 off. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is more than 10% off. And for a TV of this price range, you know, you're not going to expect to get huge amounts. That's still a pretty decent price, considering. And they have, was there another Vizio? No, they're all 65s. There's a couple of models here. And yeah, they're all 65, or they're all $60 off the 65-inch. The only thing, and I'm going to tell you guys, the only thing I don't like about the Vizio TVs, because we have one, and I've also got an LG, the CX55. I prefer the LG TVs better than the Vizios, and I'll tell you why. We have a 40-inch Vizio in our living room, and the thing, from time to time, forgets our network password, so you can't use the TV until you get it to sign in. Sometimes you have to unplug the TV. Sometimes you have to just re-enter the password and it's fine. Sometimes you have to unplug both the router and the TV in order to get them reacquainted, and it's a real pain in the butt. And it causes a lot of strife between my wife and I because she doesn't know how to do it and always interrupts me in the middle of working when something goes wrong. The LG has never failed me, and there's another great reason here to get the LG. So this one is down to $419. This is a 55-inch TV. So if you're looking for a smaller one, like in your bedroom, okay, or you want to get this as a Father's Day gift for Dad, this is why I prefer the LG. This right here, and you guys have probably heard me say this before, is probably the whole reason for buying an LG, is this magic remote control here. Because A, it has voice recognition. B, it's got presets for one button to like go to Disney Plus, that sort of thing. But you wiggle you give it a little shake, just like the old Wii remotes, and it puts the cursor right on the screen, so you don't have to keep scrolling to type in things. You just put the cursor right where you want it to go and go to town with it. So let's see. So Double D is asking, any CCTV deals? You know what? They used to have one here around the corner. I don't know if they still have it here. I don't know if people are buying many of those things, because a lot of people are buying the smaller, the Arlos and the Rings. So they do have a system here, though. Let me see. Yeah, but I don't think any of them are on deals right now. Oh, there's me. Hey. Yeah, they got this is the Night Owl. It's still $399. That's a 12-channel, 6-camera. But let me see. And the other one here that they've got is, if you do the 4K versions, it's $599. But they're doing something here with the T-Link. The outdoor smart plugs. Yeah, so they're $15 off on those. But at least on the, let me see, you got the Epson America. Is that the projector? Yeah, so nothing. This one has 50 bucks off on the Lorax. So I guess that's really the only deal going on right now. But see, the Lorax, I think it's only 4 cameras. It's 8 channels and 4 cameras. So this is what the system looks like right here. And then you got 30 bucks off of the Epson projector, 3600 lumens. So this is good for like doing meetings and stuff, or if you want to do a little bit of home theater at home. Okay, and let's head over towards. I wanted to revisit this real quick here again. On our way over there, we got this HP. This one's $100 off. This one's in the ad right now. So this is the 15-inch laptop. It's a Core i5. And Double D just checked in with a $4.99 super chat. Well, thank you so much for that. Thank you, sir. Yep. And yeah, we thank you. Anytime you guys want to give a super chat is fine. That's what helps our channel. It supports us. It helps us buy tools and stuff that we can continue to do tool reviews with. I wanted to revisit this gazebo real quick, because I've showed this a few times and I get a lot of questions about it afterwards, because it does look so unbelievably cool and rustic. And people keep asking me, well, what's the model number? And the last time we did this, last week, it didn't show up online. I think it's in warehouse only. But there is the number right there, folks. Any gift card ideas? Yeah, I'll show you some in a minute, Mike. And ZZ says, wait, it disappeared. It says, what's up, Jeff? The new driveway and the video looks awesome. Yeah, I'll be working on that video as well, probably in about another week. It's kind of a special video that I'm working on with some new techniques in editing and sound effects and music and stuff. So that one's going to take a little bit longer. Okay, so now they were asking about cards. So this is a good Father's Day gift idea, I think. And you guys have heard me tell you this a million times. When you come in here, like either Sam's or Costco, only buy the giant ones like these, because see, these are usually up to 25% off, but all these other little ones are usually either full price or maybe a buck less. And it's like, okay, why bother? All right, yeah, if you want to get dad any of these other restaurants, that's fine. But hey, if you really want to treat him, this is what you do. You get him this Texas de Brazil, right? And you get $100 for only $75. And this place is awesome. This is the place where you sit there and they keep bringing you meat and they cut it off the shish kebab things there, the steaks. They keep cutting them off until you flip the thing over from green to red, you know. Let's see, what else do we have here? They have Zinburger here, but the Zinburgers went out of business. Yeah, California Pizza Kitchen. So most of these, you're basically getting like $75 and you only pay $60. So if you know that you're going out to dinner or do it as a gift, you come here and you get it, and that way you're not paying the full price. You don't want to go to any of these restaurants and buy the gift card there, because you're getting a discount in here. Bonefish Grill is another good place. So you're getting $50 for only $42. So you could get like 2 of these cards, and you'll be saving about, I don't know, almost 20 bucks. So that's pretty much what they have there. Now they had another display. There it is. It's called the Mom Dad Grad display. But you know what, guys? I don't really see anything. So they have these on here. These are just the duplicates of what I showed you. These are the little, you take those up to the register. All these other ones, see, like Cheesecake Factory, yeah, you'll save like $4. The Outback, it looks like you're saving about $10. And then you got your Landry restaurants that have all of these on them. Texas Roadhouse, we have those near us, but you're only saving like $4 or $5. They got Red Lobster, same thing. The deal I'm looking for, but I didn't see it here. They had it here, I think at Black Friday. They had $100 of Lowe's cards for like $75. I think that's what the deal was. They like sold out of it instantly here. Oh, see, here it is. It's not the same thing, but it's similar. So right now they got $75 worth of Lowe's gift cards for like $73.48. So you're saving $1.50. You know, so unless you're, don't make a special drive over here for it. It's not even worth the drive. So unless you're already coming in here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're heading over sort of towards the tools, folks. On the way over there, we got the charcoal. So you get the 2 packs of 20-pound bags here are right there. So you got $3 off on these guys. Nothing on the grills. I'm really surprised they would have had something here on the grills. I know Lowe's is doing something on like $50 on some of the Weber Genesis grills, right? Now, we might lose signal down this aisle. I don't know. I can't guarantee it. If we do and you see the stream stop, just hang out a minute, and I go back up near the window and reset the phone, and it takes about a minute. Okay, so here you got the Ninja Foodie. This is the XL grill. So they taken $40 off of this. This is it right here. Now I just showed you on the Costco walkthrough the other night. There was 2 different Ninja Foodies. One of them, let's see, was it the blender? And I think the other one was one of the fryers, the electric fryer, I think. Nothing there. Here's the other one. Here's the other Ninja Foodie. Is that the pressure cooker? So this one, same thing. $40 off on this one. So there's that. Now, this Kitchenaid. You see this guy right here on this Kitchenaid? Normally, at Costco, if you wait every other ad cycle, they have just about the exact same one. I think it might even be bigger. I think it's a 6-quart on this mixer, and they usually drop down to like in the mid 200s range. All right. And Philly Fix says we wouldn't even have to bring charcoal for the display gazebo. There you go. And Guerrero says, I have a Vizio TV and I've never had an issue with it finding the wireless network connection. Yeah. Ours, it didn't have a problem really finding it, but it seems to drop it a lot. In fact, the other one that we had an older one, and it stopped working. We couldn't ever get it working again because it eventually reached the point where there's something wrong with their chip that does like the Wi-Fi, and it couldn't. I think they're gonna make me leave this aisle because they're getting ready to do the old forklift. Let me see. Unless it's the back aisle. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. I think I'm trapped. This was the other one I was going to show you. The Insta. This one's $30 off at $50. So, you want me to get off this aisle? All right. I'm going to come in the back aisle then. Can I go over here? Okay, so here's the other one I want to show. This one's in the ad right now, guys. This is the lawnmower, the Yard Force. This is the rear wheel drive, and what I like about this rear wheel is huge. It's massive. You got a single lever to adjust the height for this thing. And Novus Nick shows up. Finally, now we can get started. We have a quorum. So here you go. So this one is $50 off right now. So $249, which is a pretty decent price for a self-powered, motor. And let me see. This one will do rear bag, or you can do mulch, or you can do side discharge as well on here. Let me see which way they're going. They're coming this way. No, they're going down that aisle. Okay, so now I got this 3400 PSI Simpson right here. And what's interesting is somewhere in this ad, somewhere in the ad here, they had one online. I'm not sure where it is. I got to try to find it. But there it is. So they have one online right there. You see that? It's a 3500 PSI. And it's like $399. But here you got a 3400 PSI. and it's $339. Okay. Now this one is powered. Where is it? I don't think they have it out of the box. Oh, they got it up here. So this one is powered by Kohler. See that? So this one's powered with the Kohler engine. I don't know what this one is powered with, but I do know that this one is $60 off, and it's online only. So you can't get it in the store. You have to order this one online. All right. The Sunjo is still $129. That's the electric one there. The other deal they have. The other deal is right over here. Oh, and I wish to heck that they would have put these channel locks on sale, because this would have made a great Father's Day gift, guys. Because I mean, $89 is a pretty good price. Don't get me wrong. It's still $10 cheaper than the set that Costco has for DeWalt right now. But we've bought this for $69. We've seen it lower. I've seen this thing $20 lower, and I bought it when it was $69. So I wish they would have had it. That would have made a great Father's Day gift idea for Sam's Club. Okay, so now on Mobile One, they're taking $10 off, guys. So that'd be another good one too, you know. If Dad does his own oil changes, get him a case of the Mobile One. So there's $10 off there. And let's see what else. Been waiting for that drop. You're talking about the channel lock drop? We have a freezer over here too. Let me see. This is the freezer that's in the ad right now, guys. This is the 7 cubic feet right here. So this guy is $30 off right now at $169. So that's a one to get. And let's see if we got anything else up here. I want to see if we can go down by the automotive. So they are running deals on the tires, but there was something else on the battery. Let me see if I can go down there and take a look at that. On the battery. Yeah. So I saw one comment says, I'll be back later when I can play it back. Yeah, it's really cool when you can play these back at double speed. It doesn't affect the voice really that much. The technology is pretty cool about it. Just got to remember to set it back when you're done, because otherwise it'll continue to play all the videos there. Now, supposedly all of these Duracell auto batteries over here are supposed to be $20 off. So I don't know if they'll ring up $20 less, or if that's the price. I'm pretty sure it'll, see, like here it is. So it might just be this one. I don't know if it covers other batteries. So you're getting $20 off the battery there. And they are running deals on the tires. So let me show you that, because they kind of show it to you on the front of the thing here. The way this works is if you have a normal Sam's Club membership, you can save, I think, 70 on the tires, or 80 or something like that. But if you have the Plus membership like I do, you get another $40 off. So that's the one benefit, another benefit to having that Plus membership here. And let me see if any of these other TVs. So I think I showed you the only two Vizios and the one LG. But you know what, guys? My money's on the LG. I would rather get a 55-inch LG than a 65-inch Vizio. Now you can check the forums. I always tell people, look, check the forums online and look at what the problems are that people are having with different, you know, read the reviews, pull up the reviews and read them, and just see if people are reporting them. I know that with my model Vizio that I had, a lot of people were reporting the same issue. And I'm having it again with the second model, and you're talking 3 years apart on these models, and it's like, come on, how can the same thing keep happening? Oh, we're about to see oh, he caught it in time. Oh, there we go. I thought I was going to see a massive collapse of igloos, but he got lucky. He saved it. All right. There's an air conditioner over here I want to show you. It's a portable air conditioner. Goes in. You could probably use it in the garage too. Cool off the space in the garage. The Lasco floor fan. This one's $79. They got a smaller one at Costco for like $59 right now. Really nice one. Okay, where's that portable one here? Okay, so this is the one that's 12,000 BTU. Okay, so they got 50 bucks off right now, from $3.99 down to $3.49. And I'm pretty sure I saw the same brand name at Costco like a couple of months ago. Okay. It looks like you got to have like the discharge hose going out the window or something, probably for the condensation. And then they have a bigger one that's not on sale. It's a 14,000 BTU, and it's $4.99. So here's what the hose looks like. See, this goes right on the back of it. And they got some in-window units here that they just got in. So here's one for $229. Smart Wi-Fi enabled. So they're really getting smart on these. So you could probably control your window unit from, you know, you're leaving your job, you're leaving work, on your way home. Let's turn on the AC. There's a regular one there. They got some kayaks in, but yeah, 86 bucks is actually not a bad price on these at all. Problem with those is you're using your own air that's already conditioned and sending it out the window. What about like in the garage, when you're in a hot garage? Because isn't that really the whole purpose of that? It's supposed to condition the room that you're putting it in. But yeah, no deal on the lifetime thing here. Oh, and there was 2 items here from Keter. Let me show you the Keter items. Those of you who might be interested, because Keter makes those toolboxes for DeWalt Tough System 2.0, 1.0, and they make the Milwaukee Packouts, and they make the Rigids, and we suspect that Keter also might be making those boxes for the new Craftsman, the trade stack, the one that I'm filming right now. Now the thing about those is it says on the Craftsman box, made in America, you know, from global components, blah 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 blah. So we don't really know, but it probably means that Keter is making them for them, and they're just assembling them here. So here's the 2 Keter boxes. This is your 165-gallon deck box. This one's 99 bucks, and they're not showing. Let me see how. Oh, the storage bench is this one. This is 99. See, so there's that up there, and there's their logo. In case those of you have heard the name a million times, but you've never seen their logo there. This is really what Keter's famous for too. A lot of times Sam's Club will have like these and some of the little storage sheds and stuff like that. And Izuro says, LG TVs are very good. I had no issues. Yeah, the one I bought, I am extremely ecstatic with. I bought the most expensive one. I bought the OLED with the 1/4 inch thin glass screen. Oh, that thing is awesome. Let me tell you guys, that TV handles all of the latest Dolby Atmos and everything. So when you're watching like Star Wars and some of those other Disney Plus shows that do like the real high-end sound, and if you have a sound processor, like, you know, a good surround sound receiver at home for your home theater, it will really make use of that thing. You know, we're talking all of the latest, whatever they call it. I don't know if it's like kind of like Dolby Digital 7.1, whatever number of channels they're doing now. That's what they got. All right, so they got a bunch of these guys in here now. Nothing on sale there, and I think there was more. Was there more charcoal? I thought there was 2 different types that they had on sale. Let me see. But yeah, really not a whole lot themed for Memorial Day. You'd think they would have had like some of the grills. That's that same one I showed you. Now what I don't know is if it applies to these as well. It does. Oops. They're signing on this. That's their match light versions. The 2 20-pound bags of that, same thing. $16.98. Nothing on this one. So you got the hardwood, the lump charcoal. But look, man, they don't really have much by way of grills this year. You know, 2 years ago, they used to have the big setups here with the granite, and I've been actively looking for something. I can't find anything now. You know, they used to have them right over here where the gazebos are. Right out here with all the fancy outdoor stuff. All right, so I want to make sure that we covered everything. We are picking up this guy tonight. You know, most of these, when you buy these, like no matter where you buy them, they don't last more than a year. So we're doing our annual purchase of it. Oh, and just one other thing I want to share. Normally I don't do food, but because we got Memorial Day coming up and everybody has kids, maybe. But check this out. You got these Sunday Creations thing here. This is from Hershey's. It's $9.78. This says that this will top 24 Sundays. I just gained 5 pounds just looking at that. No deal on the hose. I'm looking at the big 100-foot hose here. 120 feet. Still a good price though. $27.68. And no deal on the hose reel cart. Still $84. I'm not a big fan of these flex hoses. Everyone I've ever seen just, I don't know, maybe you guys could tell me if you found one that you like, but most of them just don't work very good. And Howie says, I want that grill. Yes, the portable draw too many amps. Their SEER rating is like 11. Okay. And I don't know. 11's probably not that bad for what it is, you know, for a SEER rating. So here you got these eco borders. These are made out of recycled tires. I bought these before. I have a couple in my yard right around the air conditioner unit outside. So just to keep the weeds at bay. So those are $8.98. I think it's for a 4-foot section. So the way these work is they're supposed to come with these spikes. Yeah, see, they come with these plastic spikes right there. And they're spaced. They get these holes that are spaced here, and you just run them down into the ground. It's amazing. I use a rubber mallet. Don't mash them too hard because they break fairly easily. So in some cases you might want to do a little pre-drill on them. Okay, they got the Adirondack chair. Keter also makes this. See? So Keter's going to town with the Adirondack. It's all plastic. I've never been a fan of Adirondacks. I guess people up in New England kind of like it. It's a New England thingy. But yeah, $79.98 for this. Not on sale. All right. Now, I think the basketball court, the net here, is on sale. Let me see. Yeah, it is. So we showed you this when it first came in, I don't know, about a month ago or so. And this one here is $50 off right now, $250. And in fact, let me see, we have 5 of them here in the store. So probably not a major rush yet on those. Yeah, they got all these floats now. They were showing this in the flyer, but be careful. Sometimes they'll put stuff in the flyer. I see, like here it is here. They'll put stuff in the flyer, and it doesn't always mean it's on sale. They're just showing it. It's not a sale price. All right, yeah, these are kind of popular down here for going to the beach because of these big wheels. You can pile all your stuff in there, your chairs, the food and everything, and just roll it across the sand, drag it behind you. And the hammock, they don't have a sign on it, a price on it here yet. That one's new. Okay, the 10x10 commercial shelter, I think that's way too much money, $199. I think I showed you one at Costco probably a month ago that was, I'm thinking maybe about $159. That's, to me, $150 is the most I would ever want to pay for one of these things. Don't come and pay $199. They might put it on sale. They're not as predictable as Costco is. Costco is they'll get something in and you wait a month or the next month. You wait 1 or 2 ad cycles and it usually shows up. Okay, so that folding hammock was $70. There it is. I have it right down here. And Evie says, Jeff, what about the t-shirt? You talking about the one I'm wearing right now? I don't know which one he was talking about. That's the one with Billy Joel and Elton John on it from the concert I went to in 1994. So I've actually been able to find several copies of it on eBay, and I bought like 3 of them over the years. All right, so yeah, you've got these mason jars, these big tea things, but the thing is, when you start making like real lemonade, like real crushed lemonade and stuff like that, the stuff gets caught in these. That's the only problem with those. And okay, I could show you this. They won't let me down the aisle because they're doing something down there. But this was the other one here, the flooring. See all these flooring here? They're all $3 off right now per box. See? See that? So those are $3 off a box right now, I believe. Yeah. And then here they got all of the trim pieces are here, which is nice because a lot of times when you go to like Home Depot, Lowe's, or even Floor and Decor, and you're buying the different boxes of laminate, they don't have like the T-molding and stuff. Sometimes they do have sections in the back of the store, but not one that's matched by the manufacturer. These here are matched exactly by the manufacturer for that color and everything. So there you go. There, the the laminate flooring. And I showed you some that was at Costco the other day that's like $8 off for the box. So you can check both of those out too. Decide which one you want to go with. And did we catch? Is there anything else we need? So yeah, make sure if you're not subscribed, guys, make sure you are, because in the next couple of days we've got that great tool review video coming out on the Craftsman trade stack, the 3-box tower, the rolling tower, and we are working on that video of that awesome driveway we installed at my house that everybody's talking about. The neighbors keep coming by and just staring at this thing. People were driving by and stopping and getting a picture of the card from the installers. So there you go. Take one last look here at the security cameras. And hopefully we gave you some great ideas for Father's Day, and if you're looking for some Memorial Day savings. So let me see if there's any other questions. If you guys had a question that didn't get answered here, wait till it uploads in a few minutes and then ask it in the comments, and we'll get to it as soon as we can. Are there any generators on sale? I see that question came in. Yeah, I don't think it was, but there was a new one that came in by Westinghouse. I'm glad you brought that question up, because I was actually had meant to show it to you earlier, and we kind of went back by it, and I was going to come back to it because this was not in here the last time I was in here. And this is what's cool. This is what I like about these newer generations of the portable generators. This is what we call a dual fuel, okay? And I would highly recommend you get a dual fuel, because it can run off of gas or propane. So in those cases where you have like a really bad flood or a really bad hurricane and nobody has power, and then the gas stations can't power up their pumps because they were idiots and didn't get generators, then you could just throw your propane can. Maybe you had a couple of cans that you filled up, and that might buy you another day or two, you know, until you can get to gas again. So this one's $449. It's a 5300 watt, and yep, you can probably, that's a 30 amp, so you could probably do your dryer with that. And you get the bigger one, the Black Max. Now this one here has a Honda engine on it and Bluetooth control from your phone. But man, this one's probably really good, because anything with a Honda engine, you guys know, those are very, very reliable, and they start first time every time. So this one's $899. I don't know how they come up with this 91. So I don't know if they're signaling to us that there's going to be a deal or something. And then the other one I was going to show you is this Stanley. This is the 10-gallon vacuum right here. This is very much like the DeWalt. And as you know, Stanley Black & Decker owns DeWalt, so I don't know how similar they made it to the DeWalt. But see that switch, the power switch? Yeah, so that looks a lot like the DeWalt that I showed on our Costco video the other day. All right. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff coming down the pike in the next few weeks. So make sure you're subscribed, and make sure that you have your alerts turned on when you subscribe. That says to be alerted every time we upload something, so that you won't miss out. So, folks, thank you so much for joining us, everybody, tonight. And that blue one was a Westinghouse, by the way, the first one that I showed you. So you guys all have a great week, a great Memorial Day, and happy shopping for Father's Day gift ideas. Thank you all for joining us tonight. And I'll leave you with this view down the security camera aisle. You guys have a great night. We'll see you all on the next one.